I like generic cars because then it's harder to... Yeah, okay. It's harder to be followed if you have a generic vehicle. That's why I have gray truck.
No, it's not. You just look at the license plate.
Yeah, you've got glasses.
You also have a bunch of stickers on your car.
Shh.
Don't dox him by letting anybody know he has stickers.
Yeah.
I hope Alex doesn't show up while we're all gone. Can somebody text and
She
tell
will
her?
not if she's with Austin and
Question,
they carpool, she's
if
not gonna
Alex
get home
shows
until
up-
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I forgot.
Okay, yeah, I was about to
There
say...
we go. Look at us. We figured it
Did I
out.
take yours?
No.
Okay. Maybe? Are we holding hands now? I think I did take
Don't
yours.
let me forget. I need to check
I
my
did take
mail when
yours.
we get home because
works.
I'm waiting on my new card and I currently
I
don't have
still
a
need to-
functioning card.
I still need to do that.
I got a bunch of cash out yesterday so I wouldn't be completely fucked.
God, a human.
Did you do the thing?
It doesn't
No,
go slack.
I'll
Push my
order
neck
a new
into
one.
it.
I didn't
Oh
think about
no.
it.
Seatbelt.
Are we dying back here? We good?
You guys okay?
I don't think so. Does somebody need to be holding that?
Oh,
Yes,
there we
please.
go. Okay.
There we go. Tristan's good. He just needed to get buckled first.
I'll just point it straight up. That way the mic's equidistant from all of us.
That's
Damn.
okay. I guess we'll see how that turns out.
That's dangerous. You can actually hear me.
I'm frightened.
I don't like how
Oh no.
the top of my head is resting on the roof.
Yeah, no, I fucking.
That's
hate
why-
these
I
also
cars.
have
That's why you
Just
slouch
don't
and
sit up
fuck
so
your
straight.
back.
Come on, slouch.
Hello, gamers.
Never do that. That
Yeah, you
works.
have my posture now.
The gamer
Oh.
posture.
The tall man posture.
Yeah, I was about to say the too tall for life posture.
Put down.
That wasn't
You're tall for life. We're like 6'2".
Well, that comes from my. I had a friend who was 6'4", and he drove a little Subaru. That was always funny to watch him get out of. And yeah, he always just said that he was too tall for life.
Anytime I'm in my grandmother's car, which is an Elantra, my head is against the roof, and I'm like,
Please
like,
don't hit a speed bump at fast speeds.
He's going 20, my
yeah.
man.
No, he's saying
I'm
that's what
saying
you would
as
say.
example for you.
Oh.
He's speaking as you. He was
There are
embodying
speed bumps
you.
in front of us, and I am driving, so I thought he was yelling at me.
No,
I
that was
like, what?
logical. Tristan just didn't really.
Dude, where are you going 60? That's a speed bump. What the fuck?
It's a school zone. God.
Gun it.
You need bonus points for killing a kid.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's just, life is just an arcade game. Really.
Obviously. And
It's the arcade game.
that's why we get so many points playing D&D instead of, going out on weekends.
God,
I
this
don't know.
game is
Everybody I
boring.
fucking know says I have the most interesting life of anyone they know, which is the
Sad.
most depressing shit I think I've ever.
Well, it's
heard.
because if you go to bars and hang out with friends and just get drunk every weekend,
That's
you're
more of a life than I have.
Hey, shut up.
You hang out with friends
Yeah, you
twice a
hang out
week,
with us.
come on.
I am right next to you. You can't act like I'm not your
I
friend.
can.
You were at my wedding.
I can act the way
Tristan
I
has a
want.
passive. He makes it to where everyone else's life is just better. He's got an aura.
He's got a
Aw.
aura.
Why
Why do you think I married him?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't make any friends. Kaylee made a friend, and then you guys made friends, and then that was. I just was here.
That's
I brought
right.
Alex. That's all I
Austin
did.
and I never worked at the same PetSmart. Ooh. We have to go
Thanks,
back and-
Austin.
Thanks, Austin.
Yeah, but it's because of you that Ricky and Dawson are here.
Yeah, we all contributed equally.
There you go.
I mean, you contributed literally twice as much as everybody else, but okay.
I haven't
I'm just built
contributed.
different.
I'm just built quite literally different.
I can't believe they said that you have the most interesting life because you're literally going to you're giving them Stockholm syndrome. You're going to give them something good. Literally
That's the
just to
point!
act it out.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to give them this experience once and then rip it away from them.
And they can figure it out from there if they
and then
feel
they'll
like
just
it.
be desperate. They'll be following me around like, hey, can we
Just one more hit. Come on, just one more roll. One more roll.
That meme comic of the dude that gets bullied at school and then he's just in the back of the car like this.
Yes.
That's everyone. That's everyone that you were gonna DM for.
It's either that or it will go so fucking terribly wrong that I will lose my job.
Why would you
Either-
possibly
either-
want people to bother you?
Either way,
I don't get it.
Like it'll be good.
It'll be fine.
It won't be
very
fine. That's
least-
the plan.
At the very least, you can always just get drunk and have more fun yourself.
I'm not going to get drunk. God no.
You learn
I need to be
from somebody else's
completely
mistakes.
sober.
DMing's hard shit.
Yeah.
You gotta like.
I don't mean that. I just don't want to get inebriated around
front
those
of friends.
people.
He doesn't really want to get that
For
fired.
coworkers.
Yes, yet he stops talking or continues talking.
Man, this is a good D&D
The voice will
podcast.
We're talking
This
about
is a
D&D.
time capsule, okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, to just to really trap you in here of the you are our friend. This is a podcast that is a time capsule, so we can look back at fond memories of our friends.
Damn.
Got you.
And you're one of our 2 listeners.
Recoils.
You fail to realize that I self-deprecate all the time, and I don't give a shit about what you say.
But I need you to know that I love you.
Reality and the words I say are never.
He knows
the
we
same.
all love him. Just let him be in his own
be a
little.
Let him be
crazy
his
little
little edgy
player,
boy.
okay?
He's not. Edgy.
I'm happy when I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm only
He
happy
thrives.
with a brain.
Yeah. He thrives off of his own negative energy.
May
It's like
I give
he's
you a
undead.
one-armed hug?
It's like a
No.
feedback
You're
loop.
holding that.
You can't.
No, I can
it's
just-
okay. What happened to D&D last week so Tristan doesn't try to make this a therapy
He just
session?
attacks him.
Let me fucking love you.
Let me love you.
We fought.
So we started off in a battle. Yeah, we started off with barbed or bearded devils?
Barbed.
Barbed devils.
Barbed.
That's why your monk almost died.
Did she? I didn't get that part.
She did a lot of damage to herself.
Ah.
Yeah, she Fury of blows to fucking.
Right.
I did
Cautious.
nothing.
Punched a cactus
Yeah.
to death.
Well, from what I
Ow,
recall,
ow,
one of
ow.
them died fairly. Well, here's what happened. So we all had smiting shot eventually at some point, and so Kasha took one out with sneak attack at a plus 40 damage, and then
deal
Kiki took
76
one out.
damage.
Casually.
Yeah. Sorry, plus 40, but it was like 70 damage total with my sneak attack dice.
76.
You remember exactly. Good
Yes.
Ringo.
Psychopath.
And then Kiki did something. I don't think she killed it in one. Did she kill it in one?
I mean, she killed in one turn. It was a flurry of blows.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And then the other one spawned a double.
Punching while driving. Car veers off into other lane.
One of them spawned another one, so there were still like they started off as 3, and then there was 1, and then there were 2, and then I don't remember which one of the spellcasters just fucking shut those guys up.
Probably Askelin.
Probably.
Might have been
Because Askelin is awesome. Because this guy right here, I don't know if you know this.
This is
He's
just a
freaking-
suck Ricky's
He's amazing.
I hope you realize you're talking about a fire mage in a place where people are immune to fire.
And you're making it work!
It's fine.
I
It's
didn't do
fine.
shit.
Tristan, you're not allowed to sit in the back seat anymore. You get too
Just
like.
attacked Ricky.
I didn't do shit in that
With his
fight.
kindness.
Yeah.
Like
The closer I am to you, the more supportive I need to be.
No,
You
Ricky,
get the back seat is for quiet
you
people,
did
okay?
this. I used divine strike and then never hit anything.
True strike.
Kind of base.
I'm gonna cast
The
True Strike, and
threat
that's my
was there.
turn.
My God, if you did hit something.
I just wanted to Heimdall ult someone, goddammit.
So that was over fairly quickly, and then we crossed it,
Well,
and then we went to
I
what'd you
bonked
do?
somebody with my violin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you like flew across to one of the remaining guys who couldn't do shit. 'cause
You
he was
had
silent.
just enough movement because of your haste.
And I got a nat 20.
And then flew up and just clotheslined him with a violin.
Yeah, that dude's skull came off.
Pop.
And then we had to go into the DMVS, or no, we were already past that. We were in the waiting room.
Yes.
There was
Wait,
a big
hold on.
cathedral type.
Wait, hold up, stop. We can rebuild and lock him into hip-hop while the dude's not
Tristan, oh my
filming.
Shut up.
Ricky, you got a crit and instantly restrained them. What do you mean you did nothing that fight?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, now he remembers.
Oh yeah. Mr.
You
Perfect
literally
Memory
made
over
it
here,
impossible
who
for
won't
him
give
to do
himself
it.
any credit.
Tristan, it's okay. Let Ricky underplay himself. He wants to be the underdog, so
It's
nobody
his
suspects it.
shtick. Like, just let him do it.
Alright.
Everybody has to have a different personality type on this podcast, otherwise we kick him out.
Wait, but we have 2 schizophrenics.
But who are these guys is the question.
Well, you guys gotta fight. There can only be one. Somebody's gotta start taking meds.
Well, Freddy, you have the wheel.
Anybody else listens back to this is just me talking to myself.
Schizophrenics and schizoids.
Too many.
2 different types.
Those are 2 different things.
Yes.
Oh. What are they?
Schizoid personality disorder is different from schizophrenia.
What's schizoid?
Let's not get into this.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is a
Mental
huge-
health.
Well, I'd look it up, but I don't have my phone.
Yeah, we'll look it up later when
wait,
someone
it's
has
fine.
an actual definition before we feed you false information.
Feed who? You're the only one who listens to this.
Tristan listens to it.
Yeah,
I listen to it. I mean, like, the only person who's not
No.
regularly on who listens to it.
I mean,
I would say
feeding false
recently we
information, as in right now. if I just tell him a lie.
Yeah.
We'll tell him a lie. We'll believe you.
No.
That's how highly we think of you.
Oh my god. So we walk into a room. There's a fucking shit ton of pews that we gotta wait in. It's a line.
Yes, it's like a long church.
Yeah.
Many pews.
Kasha gets bored immediately and starts trying to walk away, and then eventually she lights on fire
Yes.
and starts at the beginning. And then a different type of devil just got pissed at her and made her sit down.
Bearded devil.
Bearded devil, not
Yes.
a barb devil.
Bearded devil.
And then behind us was a cast of zany characters.
Wacky guys.
We had the rat.
There is
Rat
there is
instead
Ricky
of
Rat.
Mickey Mouse, and then Sirius, the
Oh.
dog man.
That's serious.
He's a gnome.
He's a gnome.
Was he a 9
Got
or
up
a
to
10?
some wacky things.
Was he a 10?
He was a 10.
He was a 10, but he talked like that, so Kasha was out.
That's why others pursued.
Yeah.
Others endured.
So then, well, Bella, do you want to explain that part at all?
Do I? I
Okay.
guess I did. Yeah, it was me and the dog.
You got a 10.
You
He's a
guys
10. You can't pass
bonded
that up.
over musical instruments
Yeah.
because he was also a bard.
He plays the banjo.
Yep, and you taught him how to play the violin.
Yep.
It was very nice. And then Kasha and Kiki got bored even more so.
And then
And they got up and walked around again and found a devil.
Oh yeah.
Asked him to try to sleep. Didn't get the rest.
That is really unfortunate for you.
That was the
Oh, yeah, I forgot
was
about
the
that.
very
Sorry, buddy.
That was the very first time I ran out of spell slots. At least high level.
Only cantrips from here on out.
Spark.
I can heal with that.
Prestidigitation.
That's mage hand. Those are cantrips.
Whoa!
Ooh, wacky.
And then
You guys hopped into his bag of holding.
yeah,
He shrunk you down.
the gnome who was a 10, and I went into the bag of holding, and then they
You had a nice
fucked.
little room in there.
And then they
They had some drinks,
they had some drinks, and then they fucked.
and then they explored each other's bodies.
Yep. Just
It,
as you do.
if my sorcerer had the same mentality as a villain, I would have done reduced person again and made it impossible for you to do that. Just because I wanted the plot to
Fucking way too
continue.
tiny. So then,
You've heard of cock blocking, but have you heard of cock shrinking?
oh god.
Yes.
So,
That's a foul joke.
Huh?
Because it's a bird.
so Kasha and Kiki find a devil. The devil is going to try to strike a bargain with them.
A contract devil.
A contract devil this time. And the deal was,
He was a 5.
he was a 5, so Kasha was not interested, but did want to get out of the line. He's like, I'll get you out of the line if you do this task for me. And then Kasha was like, well, how do I know that you're not going to pull some bullshit? And he said, make no promises. And then Kasha was like, well,
Both speaking infernal, so the rest of the group could not understand.
well, we weren't even at the group at that point. I think Kiki was like, we need to go back so that Ethereum can make sure that you don't do something incredibly stupid.
That is correct.
So we went back and Ethereum was like, I don't like this, but I'm more concerned about where Vela is right now. But so then Kasha was like, okay.
Where'd my
Devil
sister
dude.
go, and why are there weird sounds coming out of that bag?
Weird devil dude. How about I will play you in a card game,
Shaking
and
bag.
if
Oh,
I win,
Uh-huh.
my man.
you have to do a normal contract with no weirdness in it. And if you win, then you can put whatever you want, but it only applies to me. And then I won that. But with the second time he got a nat 1, right? Or no, he didn't get a nat 1. I just rolled high enough that we got a...
Because you had advantage.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
we
rolled a
had
nat 20
right.
on the start.
Yeah, that was the bad part. I thought I rolled a nat 1 and that's why he got the hero card.
he got one nat 1 and then a nat 20.
If he got a nat 20 first and then a
You
nat
got
1.
the nat 20 first.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was scary.
It was, uh-oh.
But then he got a hero card and then he looked at it. And so even though Kasha won, he was freaking out and trying to rush everything.
Because he drew the contract. Ironic for his specific...
Beautiful. Mwah.
His name
Mwah.
Where you gotta you get a evil guy to deal with you.
He's laughing at you.
And if you don't do it in a certain amount of days, some knight comes after you. You gotta go to a good settlement and kill the leader.
Yes.
Picks one friend to like a lot and one friend to bully for the I got the shrimps.
I told you
Yeah.
that you looked good
Shut
today.
your mouth!
And I expressed concern about
That's
your
it.
ride. I'm taking you all down with me.
He's at the wheel.
Can you at
Don't
least
anger him.
drive into the PetSmart while you're at it?
Somebody doesn't want to go to work tomorrow.
It's not even my store.
It's about sending a message.
We're just here to cause a little bit of chaos. I need to go that way.
Oh
Damn,
no.
feels bad.
That's fine.
Just never mind.
Don't give him ideas.
We're a little bit lost. Well,
It's illegal
So-
and dangerous.
So Aetherian read over the contract quickly while the
Oh,
devil was like,
really?
come on, sign it,
That's
sign it, sign it, sign it, sign it. And he said, this looks fine to me. So then Kasha signed it with her blood.
Just go straight.
And then it
Because-
was binding.
I know.
Yeah, because Aetherian did not roll a high enough perception to see the bullshittery.
Even though that was explicitly part of the agreement.
The agreement was that he would not include any of his bullshittery.
Okay. We've had this conversation far too much.
This
our own home.
This was our marital spats this week.
Was.
Was,
What did you actually say versus what did you think you said versus what I thought you said?
let's
versus
take a
what-
poll with the group.
So then the devil's in a hurry and doesn't care that nobody else has a contract aside from Kasha, so he takes the whole group outside.
Yes, because
And now we're
typically
out of the
everybody
line.
needs a contract in order to do that kind of stuff, but he was in a rush.
Almost didn't
And
pull my head
so
away from the
Kasha
window.
took one for the team, and then later found out by reading the fine print in the like Santa Claus style, it's in the decoration of the contract itself,
Yes.
that if Kasha doesn't complete this thing, her head will explode. But not because that demon said so, or that devil said so, because a different devil said so, and he was just using that guy's paperwork.
Yes.
Because that tracks, I guess.
Yes.
I feel like that's just imprinted on all the papers. If you don't do what I say, you explode.
You die instantly.
But that was
There is
part
no
of their
save.
agreement. It's not anything like
But it
that.
wasn't
It
his
wasn't
bullshit.
his
He
That's
did
what
not
I'm-
come up
no,
with
no,
that bullshit.
I'm just saying. I've accepted it, okay?
It was the company's bullshit.
Yes.
Company's bullshit.
Goddamn
So
corporation.
the deal that Kasha got was she has to go find a page from the book of the Infernal, which has
Chapter of the Infernal Book
from the
of the
chapter of
Damned.
the Infernal Book of the Damned that includes just information about Lucifer, Prince of Hell, because this guy wants,
Control over Lucifer.
yeah. And so Kasha's got to go get that page, and if she actively or knowingly gives up the search and decides she's not going to do it, her head will explode.
Yes.
How devilish.
Shocking.
How fiendish.
Yeah. And then we got into the main area and we had a little shopping break.
Oh yeah, where we got to sell all of our shit.
Yeah, finally.
The shit that I've been carrying since we were in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you
then,
guys sold a lot of shit. You got some things commissioned.
My hat was upgraded.
upgrade
Hat was
hat.
upgraded. Do you remember what the hat upgrade was?
Spell resistance wasn't it?
It was, I'm trying to remember the exact name, but I have it all written down. It was basically something that only works for tieflings, but you let it work for elves, where I got spell resistances. I got a bonus to saves against specific spells.
Right. Like fear and whatnot.
Yeah.
Fear and mind affecting or something like that.
Thought it was far more specific, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, you guys can look it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would put like a silver,
Great content.
Halo.
yeah, like a halo around your hat.
Cute. And
And
then,
then what else did everybody else get? You got goggles.
I got night vision goggles so I can see in the dark now.
I got more Constitution.
I got more charisma.
Charisma.
I've got a 9 charisma mod now.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Maybe I should be doing some checks and balances on this shit, but whatever.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, at this point, if you guys die, it's your fault, not mine.
It's not that outlandish.
I suppose.
I think Austin has a 9 as well.
Did he
But-
get something new? Because he was at the same thing you were. If he didn't get anything
He
new,
got a
Yeah, he got a plus plus 2 to his score, but
he
I got
got the
plus 4 to
perfect-
my score.
He got the perfect
It's the one that gives you
Dex.
wisdom, int, and
Mm.
All the
it
mental
was
things.
He got the
Dex
physical
strength,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't get one. Yeah, he has a 9 as well. I just also have a 9 now. But yeah,
And then
and then
a large great sword, huge category, 20 feet long, was commissioned by the barely not even 5 foot.
she's 4.
She's 4.
Huge.
4'4"?
Uh-huh.
I thought she was 4'9". Oh my god.
She's a huge
She's
category.
4'4", 4'6". I have it written down. I don't remember it.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
4'9".
4-4.
It's a huge category sword.
Yes.
Yes.
You can't use that.
Correct.
Just wait.
That's why I was confused.
Dude,
You'll
I'd
see.
spend a bunch of money on something I can't
I have a
use.
plan. I always have a plan.
It's planned. It's
a plan.
fine.
It's a plan.
It's better not to have
It's
a
gonna
plan
fly
sometimes.
over someone, open up your bag of holding, and then it just drops on them.
You need a special kind of bag of holding for that. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I do not have that kind of bag of holding.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
That's kinda
it's
funny.
the most expensive kind. You can shoot shit out of it. Alright, cool. Just take up the whole goddamn lane. That's fine.
Yeah, good job, you fucking truck owner. Stereotypical man.
Literally subhuman.
Man, I feel bad that I own a truck.
Fucking man spreading in a truck.
Typical.
Typical.
If I own a truck in America, I can man spread my own goddamn truck.
Oh my god.
But you can't do that in China.
Hold on, I mentally push on the brake. I just do this.
Oh, I do that too. Like my leg tenses up and I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, I would
I'm
be
just like,
slamming
bro,
on the brake right now. If I could mentally
you need to be
possess
doing
you.
what I'm doing right now.
You need to do what I'm doing.
Follow my lead.
My mom is the worst. She just screams. It's like, mother, please.
My mom has to close her eyes. She had a
just
bad
take a nap.
accident once where she got rear-ended, and now anytime I follow a little bit close to
Okay.
anything, she's like,
She had an accident where she was in the driver's seat because obviously, but thank God no one else was in the vehicle because it was a minivan and it got fucking totaled because someone was going full speed
he got squished.
and
T-boned?
smashed into her
No,
when she was
no.
stopped at a red light.
The guy behind her was he said on his GPS, he probably was on his phone or something
45
like that.
miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, just running into a
Uh-huh.
completely stopped vehicle.
My mom got T-boned on her driver's side when I was a kid, and so she can't be in the back seat because she gets motion sickness, but she also doesn't like being in the front with me or my dad because me and my dad are pretty quick drivers. So there's no winning.
Just let her drive.
That's how my mom
Honestly.
is. She drives really slow.
She's also really she is the hardest on the brakes out of anyone in my family, and I am particularly bad. But she's even worse than me by a landslide.
My mom's fun because,
This is we're criticizing our mother's driving podcast.
yeah, my
I
mom.
criticize my father's driving, but my mom drives everywhere.
My mom's fun because she gets incredibly nauseous sitting anywhere in the car where she's not in control of it. But her
She
driving,
makes everybody nauseous.
but her driving style is her foot is either on the pedal,
Or on the brake.
on the gas, or on the brake. There is no
I
in
hate
between. So we had a costume change.
Yeah.
So we were about to walk into the library, and then somebody reminded us that we wanted to get a costume
over
change.
all the fun shit that happened while we were shopping, like the
What
fucking
fun shit happened?
the
You guys were bantering.
yeah, we were bantering with the shopkeeps, and one of them told Vela she was ugly or something, and she freaked the fuck out. And
Yeah.
then Etherean, I don't remember what Etherean said, but Etherean said some shit that pissed her off as well. So now she's how do you say it? Tsundere,
Tsundere.
yeah.
What is this tsundere?
You looked it up, Freddie. You should know.
It means
Or more
that-
correctly pronounced tsundere.
Shut up. It means that they're initially abrasive, but then they'll kind of lighten up over time. I'm doing the reverse though. I'm
Nice.
Reverse Tsundere, where she was initially nice, and now she's gonna play
Hard to get.
hard to get. Yeah.
Play tough.
I don't know how you don't know what. Never mind, actually.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, you're gonna hate me. It's
Why?
an old thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's not bring up
Fair
old
enough.
things. God only knows what that could be. I don't fucking want to know. He does that. He holds it over me. I don't remember what it
I'm
could
so glad. I've never heard one, but you are afraid every time.
He does that. He's just it was
What is it? It's an old thing. Never mind.
It was a long time
Shut
ago.
up.
I'm like, nope. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it.
I know you won't forget, but I can.
I have already forgotten and I am better for it.
You guys, at one point, were talking about body count. I made a remark that you shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, you
should-
were
you
role
should-
playing. So proud of you. You also
What did you
picked
say?
somebody up.
You and Kasha were arguing about your
Oh yeah,
all
you
of
were
your
you called
body
Kasha like a
counts.
slut or
And-
something.
Yeah, and then I said you shouldn't be bragging about how many people you killed.
Oh yeah. And then when Vela was screaming at the shopkeeper, you just picked her up.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, all right, I'm gonna take this angry bird somewhere else, outside. And then we decided to go get a costume change. Was it at this point that you also got a costume change for Etherean? You got him a new hat?
I got him a new hat and a new
Duster.
yeah.
I got to flex my costuming knowledge by just calling out
Yeah.
random shit.
And everybody else was just like, huh? I think Alex kind of knew what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
I like how I said skirts, and then one of you drew shorts, and the other one drew a skirt. So I was like, whatever.
You said scored and I ignored that. Look.
I was not paying attention to what you were saying because I was
just
going
gonna
to draw
make
my own thing anyway.
Both of your character designs look awesome. So
I also, for all you know, could have shorts under there.
But they're wrong, according to DM.
Yeah.
Look, I got the
God has
princess
his own
hemline.
vision.
Okay, I got the Queen Anne
doesn't he always?
neckline. We're working with it. I got the Chelsea boots.
Okay, I had to dial it back because I was going to sound a little too enthusiastic. I really.
No.
Okay.
Forwards.
All right,
I want to
fine.
hear it.
I fucking love Bella's like midriff area that you got going on. I like nice. Like
Let's go.
You don't need to fuel him. I hear enough.
No, he's right. He doesn't need to fuel me. It just goes.
it just goes.
It's
I provide the gas
look, we
standing
can't
fire.
help it that
Self-sustaining.
it's so
Ricky's the
fun
only
to
thing
draw
keeping
them.
it from like redlining.
It's so true.
We can't help it. It's just fun to draw those girls. I had a great time drawing Kasha.
I also immediately thought that it was like legs swinging.
Thank God.
That's what I thought.
For context to any random ass dude who's here, hi.
There's no random ass dude. Listen.
Context for Ricky, who's not in the group chat.
This is
Yeah,
if
I don't
Austin
know
and
what
Alex ever actually listen to the podcast.
So I drew
Right.
Kasha in a new outfit for Hell because you had to have a costume change. And while I was drawing her, I kept redrawing her leg position because it was like crossed and then it was kicked up and then it was kicked back. And I don't know if it was the pencil I was using or if it was the paper, but I just cratered it and I could not erase it. And so when you look at it's outlined and colored and it looks finished, except for where you can see the outline of the leg. And thankfully, it just looks like motion where she was swinging her leg up and down.
Back and forth.
It's just because I was just drawing it again from the same position over and over again. Like the knee and leg placement is the only thing that kind of changed.
Yeah.
So if I was to
The knee's in the same point, but
Yeah.
everything like this shit down. It's just a fulcrum to swing.
Mhm.
Is that the right tool?
What?
A fulcrum.
So that's I sent that to the group chat of our little drawing
I'm
party.
not thinking of tools right now.
We're back for a third time.
Oh God.
We only have 56 minutes.
What?
Cool.
What's going
Damn,
on?
that's not enough time to record.
Are we not recording?
We're
No, we're
recording now.
recording.
We are now.
We dropped and stopped it, but we're good.
Wait. Okay.
It slipped
It's
out of
fine.
my hand. I stopped it. I immediately started it again.
Okay.
So what's the character concept you have for the theoretical campaign?
Whoa, no. Question that I had to ask.
Oh, okay.
So my war priest lizard folk scaly person that I was telling you about, you said you wanted me to use it for the bird roam.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, bud?
Because I'll be DMing that. So do you want her to just be like an antagonist in that?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. That's all I wanted.
For no reason?
No.
Okay.
Now what's your hypothetical character concept?
Extremely bare bones because I have put no effort into it.
Fair.
It's a skinwalker that focuses on natural attacks.
Hell yeah. As Skinwalker should do.
Because a skinwalker,
What kind of skinwalker? Because there's several different kinds.
Does he turn into like a
it's
frog?
I don't know which type it is, but it's the one that gives you 2 claw attacks.
Almost
That's
all
a
of
few of
them.
them. So that, if it's just a wolf, are you just a wolf man?
You should do the
There's
bear.
different- There's like a shark
thinking of
or the
like
shark.
The actual skinwalkers are
I
Yeah,
know,
if
like
you
the
turn into a
bigger-
Skinwalker, you turn into like a
The
wolf. That's
race
the
is like
generic.
it's like a lycanthrope. Like it's werewolf, it's shark folk, it's bear folk.
Then it would be like the
You can do rat folk.
The werewolf-esque thing is, I think, the baseline.
You should do the bear.
It would be like the Wendigo deer,
Mm.
where it's like fucking like
Yeah.
you just
What kind of benefits do you get with the bear?
What like
A lot of
class
con.
were you thinking for that?
A lot of con.
Con and 2 heavy hits.
Do you get a bite attack with the bear as well or no?
Probably.
Because
I have not looked at bear. I skimmed it.
okay, a big advocate for it. I did skim it.
Because I had a lot of fun playing Lycan. I would encourage everybody to play a Skinwalker.
I made a Blood Ranger skinwalker
bits of being like a druid with, beast shape, but you don't have to make it your whole class.
I mean, you could just ignore it as a druid also.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, it's actually very easy to just never wild shape. It's actually kind of funny.
Would you be able to hypothetically be a druid and then skinwalker change and then just do the your
It
animal
cancels
form?
out.
Oh, it does. I can't just be a fucking amalgamation of a goddamn monstrosity.
I'm pretty sure not.
You know what you could do, though, is you could be an alchemist who has the mutagens, because one of those things, morphs part of your body, so you could skinwalker shape and then drink a mutagen and then get a fucked up arm.
Or a third arm.
Yeah.
Or a third leg.
Or
That
a tumor
actually sounds
companion.
I mean,
Interesting.
you just roll for that, right?
That's it. That doesn't. Or you said alchemist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
I
they-
don't know about, growing extra limbs, but alchemist,
Yes, they
the
can do
mutagen,
that.
they...
Can
oh,
they
they
be
do.
like
Ooh.
melee based though? Or
Yes, they
Yeah.
can. They
Mhm.
I mean,
absolutely
they
can.
have bombs, but the guy that I played that was an alchemist, he used his bombs mostly for healing, so everything else he had to be kind of up close and just hitting people.
There are archetypes where you get rid of your bombs to
Yeah.
become basically stupid but heavy hitter.
Austin,
Your bombs are really cool.
Austin was gonna play. I don't remember if it was specifically alchemist or if it was a hybrid class that was with alchemist. but-
Investigator.
I think he wanted to play hunter or something like that, and then
Well,
just swap
he-
out all of the class features for alchemist
No,
stuff.
he the first 3 levels are gonna be alchemist.
Oh.
So you get
Well, yeah,
the
because he wanted it
initial
was his
stuff.
Witcher.
Yeah, but that's
He
what
wanted
I was
the
gonna say
mutagens.
is he gets mutagens and shit for it because he was trying to base it around the Witcher.
Hunter's
Yeah.
fucking wacky.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's Ranger Druid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they get at level 1, they get the thing that I have for Thilden, where they just have it's like the animal focus. Where at level 14, I was getting a +6 to my dex,
Wow.
and it's just
Damn.
just do it.
You just do it.
Yeah.
This is done.
I had a
Make your stats come true. Do it.
I was trying to come up with a character. Well, I was trying to look into how to make a character because I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic, the old RPG, because me and Austin have been watching the Clone Wars with Alex
Aw.
whenever she's over, and I wanted to make a Jedi character, but in Pathfinder.
Okay.
So I was thinking if there was a monk archetype that lets me use a sword, because that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Right.
But there isn't, as far as I can tell from what I looked at.
Really?
Really?
From what I can tell, yeah. So I was looking at paladin ones, but I was trying to think how would it work best as a paladin, because I wanted it would be monk light armor.
Okay.
But I it was very preliminary looking. I did this last night at 2 a.m. after I was done looking at stuff for my my work group. But,
Gotcha. The lizard folk that I made is a war priest. She does not have a dedicated god. She is just spiritual, so she can still pick blessings, but they're not dictated by a specific god, and she can have whatever favored weapon she wants and it not be dictated by a specific god, which I think is a little bit free-rangey, but
Well, I mean,
I'm not
even for
complaining.
War Priest, if I'm not mistaken, when I was building mine, even if you don't have a god, you have to pick an alignment.
yes,
Yes.
you have to be...
Yeah. So you still have all of the
And
you have a
it's-
favored weapon. You're still kind of alignment locked where you can't use good spells if you're evil. You can't use chaotic spells if you're lawful.
Yes, you pick good, evil, neutral, lawful, chaotic.
Uh-huh.
And she's lawful evil as a character. She is the death blessing and the trickery blessing. She gets a touch attack, basically, that gives negative levels, which I think is hilarious. Because I designed her for Emerald Spire, so if we ever fought something that was high level, just walk up and touch it, and now it's less, and she has natural attack, so it's just touch, 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 and it's 3 levels lower now. Yeah, I have limited things that I can use of that per day, but I just thought that was funny as a build. But her backstory is she hates mammals because her swamp got caught in between a war between humans and gnolls, and it says in the lizard folk text that they specifically don't like mammalian races because they breed so fast, and apparently lizard folk don't raise kids or are able to produce kids as quickly as most mammalian races. So for this character, I was going to have her mainly be a healer, healing people who got caught in the crossfire between this war that was going on. And obviously, humans are going to kill lizard folk are going to kill humans. But she was mainly a healer at a temple for a while. And then she kept trying to have a kid, but none of her eggs ever worked out. And then she finally had a promising egg, and a human band basically came through and sacked her house and stuff, and she ran inside, and her egg that she had put all of her hope into was busted open.
Easy.
It was over easy. And it was busted open, and that was her flip to, all right, I'm just gonna go kill every mammal that I come across.
I'm murderous.
You could have done they stole the egg and then that it hatched and it was 2 bears.
It is left horribly.
Freak of nature.
That
actually kind of would be cool.
That would work out.
You have to go on an adventure to find them again.
And then, hey, listen, it'll be Bird Realm, and then Bird Realm goes to New Bears, and New Bears is like, hey, I know who my mom is, my birth mother. Will you go kill her, I guess? Because she's evil.
But I was thinking that would actually
There
kind of
you
work
go.
out with Bird Realm because he's not a mammal.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't want to kill him immediately. Warning, lots of doors are open.
No, it's my lights.
Oh, I see.
Because
Holy
as
wow.
far as Bird Realm and Bugman, we got Wolf Girl, and then what are you playing in that campaign, Ricky?
No, Austin wants to play this. He was saying he either wants to play Xeraphos or Xeraphos is crewman skeleton guy.
Oh, no longer Wolfkin?
We gotta end this now.
Are
Goodbye,
we ending this
everybody.
now?
Yeah.
Goodbye, friends.